Peace, family. Welcome back to, I said happy. Welcome back to another episode of DevoTheAlchemist Daily Bird on the Soulful Prosperity Network where we align with for well-being. Today we got we're going to talk about a lot, bro. We're talking about growth, consciousness, discipline, a little bit of astrology, and becoming who you're meant to be. Kind of like, instead of adding on from the last episode, I just decided to create a new episode. So episode 7, where it's about letting go, choosing yourself, and stepping into a new cycle. So let's go ahead and get into it, bro. First thing first, bro, it's shedding season, bro. Like right now, we still in the year of the 9. I was talking about that earlier, that we still in the year of the 9, year of the snake, year of shedding, because it's still shedding season right now. And right now, bro, life is about removing what can't come with you into the future, into the horse year. The horse year I seen this picture, like the snake year was to remove you, to get rid of the old stuff, and then like the horse is to move you forward, to push you forward. You feel me? So the habits, the people, the environments, the mindsets, you have to let go of all of that now. This is the time to shed and let go of that shit, bro. Let me see. I think like next week it's about 3 weeks, bro. For we going to the officially going to Chinese New Year. We're going to the year of the horse, bro. So if something had to disguise itself to stay in your life, bro, that was never a line. So if people have to fake it to come around you, to be around you, bro, you know who's around you is actually benefiting you, or who people that's around you that's using you. You have to let that energy go and let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Because when you start growing and elevating, it's going to expose everything that wasn't really meant for you. I'm telling you, like when you start becoming your true version, your best version of yourself, you start really seeing things from a different perspective. You start seeing what wasn't meant for you. And growth, it always exposes the truth, like for real. And don't fight like what's going away, what's leaving, what's shedding, what's going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Honor it. Don't don't fight it. Honor it. Be grateful that that's happened, bro. Because snakes, they have to shed their skin in order to grow. You feel me? The snakes have to shed their skin in order to grow. Y'all ever heard the story of the eagle, bro? The eagle, bro. It like the process of getting a new beak for the eagle, like the process is so deadly and traumatic, and like not deadly, but like just so painful and different things. Just having to take the beak, like I think he had to take that bitch off himself, all type of that, like just the process of that, and then growing it back, all that process, bro. It's like that process is the same thing that we go through as humans, bro. And it's emotional, spiritual, and mental, and you have to be able to be strong enough to keep pushing and keep going forward, bro. Like you got to keep going and keep pushing and keep going forward. But another point I want to talk about, bro, point 3, what we're going to talk about, point 2 actually, is this year is for you, is a year for choosing. So this year is not the year for chasing, it's for choosing. Chasing comes from lack. You feel me? When you're chasing and you're feeling like when I'm going to get my next dollar, when I'm going to get the next business opportunity, when I'm going to get my next entrepreneur deal, I've been in that energy myself as well. In 2025, I was in that energy like a lot, bro. But I'll say, bro, you got to start realizing, bro, you have to start telling yourself, I attract these opportunities. Man, these opportunities need me. These people need me. You have to believe that in yourself. And people are gonna only see you how you see yourself. So if you feeling, they can sniff that lack and that not confidence on you, bro, I swear. So you gotta realize, bro, like you gotta start being, really intentional and being not just choosing to choose. Like even with music, something right now that I've been being more patient with, just being patient, but make sure I don't just go with the first song, the first mix I do. You know what I'm saying? Just being more patient so I can have clarity in what I choose. I can hear it different. I can have clarity. You feel me, in what I'm doing, bro? Because you gotta realize, bro, like our minds are so. It's so much going on in the world that our minds can get distracted so easy, and your attention is your currency. So if you out here like just paying attention to all the BS and around BS, bro, the negative environments, the negative people, and those. What else I say? I say we gotta let go the people, the people, habits, environments, and mindsets. If you're around that, bro, your attention is like your subconscious mind knows what's true and what's not true. So people feeding you negative, if you're not even people feeding you, it's just around negativity, and the subconscious start believing that and it start creating your reality. Like, damn, is that my reality? You feel me? So you got to be very, very, very conscious of where you put your energy, because where you put your energy is going to decide your future. And you have to, you got to be conscious, you got to be intentional with everything that you do. You have to be intentional with everything you do, bro. And because the wrong mistake can come bite you in your ass, bro. The wrong mistake can bite you in your ass. You gotta realize that shit, bro. Like you gotta be, you can get talked out of your dreams because somebody thinks that they know what's best for you, bro. And they probably generally just want to help you. They probably think that you need their help, bro. Don't always get mad at that person. But sometimes it comes from a place of you don't need you. They just coming from a place that's not positive for you, bro. It's more of a negative type of thing. You feel me? So you have to be careful of that, of who you having around you, bro, and like who you're getting your advice from. Because who you get your advice from is very, very powerful. Because if you're getting advice from the wrong people, bro, you're gonna be creating the wrong. They give you the wrong advice, so they want you just to fuck up. So you have to be careful of that shit, because you got to stop over explaining yourself too, bro. Stop explaining what the fuck you trying to do with your dreams and what you're trying to create. Stop explaining yourself, bro. Stop over giving your reality, bro. Stop over giving with what you trying to do, bro. Like nobody knows what the fuck I'm really trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Nobody but myself, because it's only me that needs to know. And the people that's in my business is my partners, those are the type of people that will know. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know yet. Nobody knows really, except for me, because that's just how it has to be sometimes. You have to not overgive, because sometimes, bro, you can tell people your dream and they'll try to talk you out of it, bro. So it's better when you just silent, bro. We're gonna talk about that later. Just the power. No, let's talk about that now. Just the power of silence, bro. The power of silence is just so powerful, because when you silent, bro, you're mysterious, and when you're mysterious, nobody can throw you off your track, because they really know what you're chasing, what you're trying to create. They don't really know what you're trying to do. You feel me? But you gotta choose peace, structure, and progress, bro. 2026 is the year of choosing peace, structure, and progress. We choosing to stay in a peaceful mindset, peaceful environments, peaceful people around us. We're gonna stay in a structured reality. We're gonna be in a structured mindset. We doing things consistently, having good habits. We having routines throughout the day. We having structure of working out every day, having structure of reading every day, of doing something that's involving us every day. That structure. And then progress is what comes from the peace and the structure. It comes from the structure, the hard work, and what did you do? You know what I'm saying? So if you do BS, you're gonna get BS progress. If you do good shit and you do consistently going hard as fuck, you're gonna get just a lot of progress, bro. You can't be worried about that shit, bro. You gotta just choose peace, structure, and progress in 2026. That's the only thing I want to tell y'all, bro. Point three though is about year one energy, bro. Year one is 2026 is a year of the one. You feel me? Right now, bro, we still in the snake year right now, but 2026 is a year one, bro. When February hit, we're gonna be when February. I don't know the exact date, bro, but when February, the exact date, like 2-3 weeks, bro, we're gonna be in a new cycle. So 2026 equals a new cycle. It's one, it's 1 year, so it's a new cycle, new identity, new foundation. This is initiation energy. This is the seeds that you plant in this year is gonna be the energy you have for the next 8 years after this 1 year. You feel me? Cause we go to 9 year cycles. You feel me? And you're not here to repeat the same shit you did in the last 9 year cycle. So if you're doing the same thing that you're doing in last year, bro, let's switch it up this year. And it's not no shot at you. Just we all want the best for you, bro. You just gotta choose the best for you, bro. You know what's better for you, bro. And you are here to become someone new, in 2026. I talked about this earlier in one of my first podcasts this year of DevoTheAlchemist Daily. We started this. This is something I knew. This is how I know. I just intentional what the fuck I'm doing. I was like, I want to start some new shit, because 1 year, a lot of new shit should start this year. You feel me? But you are here to become someone new. Like, this year is the year of just changing your whole reality, becoming a whole new version of yourself. Every day, all them seeds you planted, bro, you trying to say you want to become a new version. This is the year to do it. It's the year of the one. It's the year of becoming a new version of yourself. You feel me? Because the universe, it responds to the motion, bro. Real life, it responds to motion. Like, it responds to the emotions you give. It responds to if you have positive vibrations, and you're going to create positive things. You have wealthy vibration, you're going to create wealthy things. And you have to realize that shit. You have and vice versa for the opposite shit. I don't even. We done talking about the negative. We gonna start strictly talking about the positive over here. Like, that's how you got to really be. That's how I feel. Just right now in this moment, I just decided like to really lock in on only the positive, because the universe responds to your emotion, to how you feel. Because not nostalgia and not regret. You feel me? Emotion only. But point four, we're going to talk about stop romanticizing the familiar. What familiar is always going to seem safe to you, bro. I talked about this in a different part, bro. But familiar doesn't mean that it's actually aligned, but it's actually meant to be in your life. Sometimes it just means unchallenged. It's like unchallenged. It changes that you're not changing, bro. Because sometimes you'll let family, you'll let friends, you'll let certain people do more than what you do it to a random person or to a business partner. You know what I'm saying? So old relationships, old routines, old version of you is comfort to keep they can keep you small as fuck and keep you not reaching the highest version you can be, bro. You know what I'm saying? And growth is gonna feel lonely at first, but it's honest, bro. It's if it's honest, bro, that's all you want. You want the hard shit. You feel me? You just want the hardest thing, bro. You don't want nothing that's you don't want nothing that's easy, because what's easy don't last, bro. I was listening to Von 2K said that it was they said that fast pussy don't last. Oh God, indie fast do not last. Like, for real. We done heard that shit so many times, bro. But Von 2K one I just seen say that as well. He had a funny video. Like, just for real. bro. But point five is creation is the assignment, bro. We were here to be creators. We weren't here to we weren't here to consume 99% of our days. We weren't here to consume everything outside of ourselves. We were supposed to go within ourselves, you know what I'm saying? So I want to tell y'all this, nigga. Your creation is the assignment that I want to give you, bro. Build your body, build your mind, build your vision, and stop waiting for the motivation gang. Stop waiting for all that shit. Go do that shit and go build what you say you want to build, bro. Because if you don't consistently do things, bro, you're not gonna get that shit. Because discipline is the only thing that creates momentum, bro. Doing some shit every day, or doing some shit every week, or doing some shit every 2 days. However, discipline looks to you, and discipline might change, but you can't get stuck in just once. You might start off once a week, but then you gotta go 2 week, then you gotta go 3 week, then go 4 week, then go five, and then you just wherever you what was best for you. You feel me? Because discipline, it creates momentum, and when you focus on building, bro, everyone else is gonna start focusing on it, bro. Follows that, bro. You feel me? Everything else in your life is gonna follow it when you start focusing on building and becoming a better version of yourself. Your love, your abundance, your opportunities, and the respect for people have for you, fool. Because they're gonna be seeing that you're serious about what you want to do. You have to be serious about what you want to do, bro. That's one of the biggest things I tell people, is that you have to be serious about what you want to do. You feel me? Because if you're not serious about what you want to do, nobody else is gonna take you serious. Nobody else will take you serious in this shit, bro. But on me, bro, that was some of the topics I had, bro. Today, just want to come give y'all some game, bro. But I want to talk about two more topics, bro. We got some Dr. Umar in the building. He was talking about relationship, bro. I want to ask y'all, bro. He talking about this right here. Hold up, let me get this right, bro. I want to ask y'all, like, is it okay if your friend dates your ex? To be honest, I'm telling nigga don't give a fuck. You feel me? I'm gonna tell nigga don't give a fuck for real. But what about y'all? Do y'all really care about that? Is that really something that will end a relationship for you, bro? I feel like it should always be bigger than that shit before the hoe. Not before the hoe as a man, but as before the female as a man. Like, yeah, it's kind of the BS, but we can pass that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping on that. But I might look if you my I don't know, because if you my wife, I ain't never dealt with that at this age now, like 20, 18, 20. So I really couldn't say right now. But I say back, I don't know, I really never gave a fuck in high school. Let me see what my nigga Umar say right here though.
Close. If I date your ex, knowing that that's going to affect our relationship, that means her and her vagina is more important to me than the relationship we have. You see that? I've been your friend for 20 years, Art, hypothetically. I've been your friend for 20 years. You divorce your wife. I pick her up within months of the divorce, and we were good friends. And I say, I don't ask you, I tell you, I'm dating your ex. That means that I'm putting her in her vagina over the 20-year relationship we had as brothers. You feel me? So no matter how you cut the cake, and this goes for men and women, Art, no matter how you cut the cake, when you date somebody's ex, you're telling that person, your girlfriend, your cousin, your sister, whoever that was, your homie, that this new relationship that I ain't even started yet, that might not even last, is more important than the 20 years we got in. So is he wrong? It depends on the quality and nature of their relationship. If they were close, he had no business doing it. If they were somewhat close, he should have got that man's blessing. But I don't.
What y'all think about that, bro? Y'all think that he should have got his blessing, or does he just go in and shoot that shot? 'Cause I feel like at that point you probably gonna be like, fuck no, fuck that, fuck that woman. You feel me? Because you were already in your feeling. I don't know how to go about that shit, bro. But married women, I feel like that's a little bit deeper, bro. Like when you married, bro, that's a different type of unison, bro. Cause you sharing bank accounts for real. You sharing house, nigga. You sharing bills for real, for real. Even when you date, you doing that, but it's just another level. Having kids, even with that woman, will make it even uglier. It'd be like, bro, I used to see you and my dad on TV. That's what I would be more awkward about, bro. I'll be fearful of that shit, bro. But hey, man, that shit crazy, bro. Pray up to bro. Hey, hold on, go. Can't get mad, bro. Look, nah. Like be in. But he's talking about, actually Umar had another topic that he was talking about, bro. He was talking about the he was talking about Drewski skit and about he was exposing just the mega churches and just how religion is like a tool to disconnect black people from spirituality, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not just black people, just tap to make all people untap from going within themselves, bro. And that's one of the biggest things you realize. I feel like a lot of people be thinking like I'm on some Umar shit. I fuck with white people. Yeah, I'm not that. I'm not Umar level, bro. Date what you date, do what you do. My thing is more of I have to focus on my race, but that's one thing I like what Umar said. I have to focus on my race because nigga, that's my race. I can't focus, too much on everything else, bro. We we didn't do the slavery wasn't given put it on to them. You feel me? It's put on to us. You feel me? So that's why I really be more focused on us. But again, to this topic of the churches and exposing religion.
Problem with church art. I'm talking about the mega churches and those churches that focus on appearances over spiritual substance. And I'm going to say this to you, Art. And I'm talking about the church and the mosque, Sunni Orthodox Islam, Orthodox Christianity. I believe religion was created to stop black people from reaching God consciousness. Religion has distracted us from building the relationship with God, and it has consumed us with following doctrine. So now you're consumed with the life of Christ. You're consumed with the life of Muhammad. You're consumed with the adventures of Christ. You're consumed with the adventures of Muhammad. You're consumed with the rules of the church. You're consumed with the rules of the masjid. But what about your relationship with the Almighty? Are you growing spiritually? Or are you only growing into a deeper relationship with that church? Too many people are mistaking, Art, their relationship with the church for a relationship with God. God and the church are not the same. The church is an institution run by men, and God.
Oh shit, y'all. I'm finna. But no, in fact, he was speaking in right. I think he's about to say that the church is an institution run by man, and God is not in an institution. I think that's one of the biggest things I realized as a Christian growing up, bro. I was a Christian growing up, bro. People in my family, pastors, all of that. Just like Umar said, bro. Like family, people in his family were pastors all the time. I get the whole doctrine. I get Christianity. I get Muslims. I get all of it, bro. But at the end of the day, if you can't connect and go within and connect to God, bro, it's like it's pointless, bro. It's kind of damn near on some Avatar shit, bro. You remember that Avatar scene, bro? Like the Avatar scene when they connect to the Great Mother, bro. That's how this shit is, bro. You can't connect like that, bro. What's the point of connecting? Niggas is guessing on God. Niggas is making assumptions on God. There's no assumptions with God, gang. It is what it is, or it is what it ain't. And that's one of my things that I don't like with religion, because there's so many different religions fighting each other about what God is. God is everything. You feel me? God can be anything the fuck you want. And it's like we put the limitations, like different religions put limitations on each other. It's like that shit all bogus and having a lot of people lost within their mind, bro, with what they're doing and like creating things, bro. A lot of people are really going through religious psychosis where they giving all their money to the church when they should need to keep that money. I think that's some stupid shit. It's not stupid, but like, okay, give 10%, but you have to give what you can give too, bro. I believe in giving 10%. I believe giving back to the world, but my type of giving back is homeless. Going to go feed the homeless, going to set up fundraisers for the kids or a free backpack. Those are the type of things I want to do when I get older, when I can actually do those things, bro. That's like real. Let's put real impact. Let's create homeless shelters. Let's really do some things in the culture. And that's one of the things I feel like the black church, bro, they used to be on that though. I listen to the videos like Dr. Luther King had, like back in the day when they was in the church and all those type of things. Like what have the church changed? Like, I haven't been in church, bro, since 2020. I ain't been in church in like 2018, bro. 2019, bro. I don't know, remember the last time I've been to church. Yeah. Like, now I went to church with my dad, bro. I went to church in like 2022. I was in the old school, but I mess with those church. I'm in the old school church. I'm in the church, old school church. I remember that joint. But nah, that joint was fun. For that shit was crazy. That shit just made me think about it. Like, just bro, religion just got us all just fucked up for real. Just all of us, just like it felt like it just make us create division for real, and I don't like that. I don't think that should be what reality is for people. It's creating a vision and people not confident in knowing what they exactly should be doing, bro. I don't think that should be reality, bro. But let's get into this last topic, bro. I talked about this on the Soulful Prosperity podcast as well, bro. It was talking about just that you have to stop relying on your friends, family, and everybody else to be your customers or be your top supporters and things like that, bro.
Your friends are not your customer. The sooner you let go of the thought that your success hinges on whether or not your friends support what you're doing, the better. Like, if they support what you're doing, then that's just a bonus. But you should never get caught up in the fact that, this guy didn't like it, they didn't like it, they didn't like it. It's not for them, it's for everyone else. What you have to remember is, when you're on your journey of whatever you're doing, whether it's in business or in music or in whatever it is, it's your mission and not your friend's mission. The benefit of the internet is it removes the need for you to necessarily rely on people who are in close proximity to you. The internet removed geography. It made the whole world an audience. Whereas 20, 25 years ago, social media wasn't what it was. But now you could post something in Kazakhstan and someone in Missouri, America is seeing it. And instantly then, that person who lives on the other side of the planet is enamored with what you're doing. They're not your friend, but they might be the person that's gonna buy a ticket to your show or buy your CD or order something online. That's gonna be the supporter of what you're doing. And the internet has afforded us the ability to have that.
Damn. Hey, that crazy, cuz. What y'all think about that, bro? Do you think you have to rely? Did you have to stop relying on your friends for your customer? I think that's just one of the biggest things. As a content creator, bro, I used to be a little pissed off, but now I don't get pissed off. I just let it be and just keep growing and elevating, bro. I don't even be giving a fuck no more about that shit. I be like, it is what it is at that point, bro. You gotta let that shit go. You can't be holding yourself back because other people not supporting you, bro. You have to let go of that shit and go tap into that billions of people network around the world, bro. We got iPhones too. We got phones that connect us to everything around the world. So you shouldn't be tripping over if your hometown doesn't mess with this and that, bro. You have to keep pushing and keep going. You can't give a fuck about that shit, bro. You gotta keep going and go all in and realize, bro, if they don't support me, bro, make them support you one day, bro. Be like, this shit just so big and so good and so fire that I gotta fuck with this shit. Be that nigga. Be that person, bro. And if they don't fuck with, bro, fuck them. Not fuck them, but it's just what it is, bro. It's just their opinion. Respect the nigga opinion and just don't let it control your day. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the negativity or the negative thoughts or negative things that people might say to you about when you're chasing your dream to affect you and to have you like not creating your dreams or not doing that shit. Because at the end of the day, when you don't chase your dreams, you don't create that shit, bro, you're gonna be regretting that shit. And bro, that's another episode of Devil the Alchemist Daily. See y'all boys tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Love y'all.